before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Hey Angee. She has a YouTube channel. She does vlogs, get ready with me, story times, and lock tutorials. If y'all don't know what lock tutorials are, she has dreadlocks, so she does tutorials on her dreads. So make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. All her information will be in my description down below. If y'all want to go subscribe, go check her out. Yeah. And then of course the next channel I'm giving a shout out to is Mel and Mo. I've given them shout outs on my channel a lot, so y'all know about them. I believe they hit 1K. They're on their way to 2K, if I'm not mistaken. They do vlogs, challenges, pranks, everything. They vlogs be lit. Like, they always doing something. Also, Mel is an aspiring nail tech. So, I'll put her Instagram down below. And she designs phone cases for all types of phones. So, make sure y'all go check both of those people out. And yeah, let's get into this video. What's up, y'all? So I look real like rough. Y'all see like my bags and stuff. I just woke up not too long ago, but yeah, I gotta film, so I had to get my ass up because I have to film. So excuse my hair. I didn't feel like doing my hair. My voice cracking. I didn't feel like doing my hair today, so yeah, this is what y'all getting. I didn't put lashes on because this is like an emotional story time, and just in case I do get like sad or emotional, I didn't want my lashes popping off and shit in the middle of the video. That makes sense. So this video takes place around 2016, so like 3-4 years ago. I was 17 at the time. I had a boyfriend. And I was working at this grocery store. I was working at Syndex. So, yeah, like, everything was fine. Everything was great. I graduated high school early. For those of y'all that don't know, I graduated in February of 2016. So, I was done with school in February, and I just went back in June to walk. So, February 2016, I was done with high school. I was very like sad and kind of like depressed and stuff. So me and my mom was like, okay, well, maybe you should go to Atlanta, be around your family, be around your brother, be around your nieces for a little bit to kind of like take your mind off of things. So I decided to go to Atlanta for 2 weeks. So I was in Atlanta for 2 weeks, and then my parents came for the 3rd week. So I was really there for 3 weeks. So I was in Atlanta for 3 weeks, and like the first 2 weeks, I was very like, I didn't feel like myself. Like I felt sick every day. I wasn't eating. Every time I ate, like I tried to eat Chick-fil-A down there and I threw it up. I was very sick, like, and I didn't understand why, because I had never felt like that before. So y'all probably can like inch to what I'm getting towards. So I ended up not getting my period when I was down there. I was supposed to get my period when I got down there. Never got it. Like, I never got my period. So I was frantic or whatever, of course. So I come back home in April. So I was in Atlanta for damn near a month. So I come back home in April. I tell my boyfriend at the time, like, you need to buy me a pregnancy test because something is wrong. Like, and I know what it is. Like, something's off. I know my body, blah, 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 whatever. So he like, okay, I'll buy it. So he buys it, he brings it to me, and he like, do you want me to come in while you take it? I'm like, no, I'll take it by myself. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm only 17. He was, I think, about to be 19, because this was April at this time. So he was about to be 19 in August. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I send my cousin a picture of it, because at the time she was pregnant but nobody knew. So I sent her a picture of it, and she like, oh my god, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, as soon as I told him, he was kind of like standoffish about it. Like, it wasn't like, if he would have been excited, like, that's different, but like his reaction was real like, what the fuck, you know, like, you know, like, he was stuck. Like, maybe he was scared too, because he was only 18 at the time, finna be 19. So maybe he was scared too, I don't know. But yeah, so I send it to him, I tell him, and he's just like being weird about it. So I'm like, okay. So I tell my cousin like how he reacted, and she like, but why? And I'm like, I don't know. And then I distinctly remember one day I went to work, and mind you, I'm pregnant at this time. So I go to work, and I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling, I'm feeling nauseous. I had almost passed out at work. Like, a lot of bad stuff was happening. So he texted me something. I was going to text him to tell him I wasn't feeling good, and I might need him to come get me early because I wasn't feeling good. So I go to text him. He already sent me like a little paragraph about how he can't do this and it's too much and blah, blah, blah. I go to text him back. I'm blocked. And y'all know on iPhones, when you block, the messages are green. Like, the little arrow turns green if you blocked or if you don't have signal. But most of the time, bitch, you blocked. So, yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I text my cousin. I sent her everything. She like, what? Wow, why would he do that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't do nothing type shit, whatever. And my cousin like, well, maybe he just scared, you know, like, told her. I'm like, but that's no excuse to block me out your life. Like, we got something that we need to deal with. So, yeah. So at that moment, like, I already knew, like, okay, I'm over this. Like, I'm not gonna do this. Like, that right there was, like, the biggest sign to me, like, if you're not ready, just say that, and I will have to go against my beliefs because I refuse to raise a child by myself. Like, no, I wasn't doing it. Like, especially I was only 17. Like, I wasn't mature yet. If it was me now at 21 or shit at 20 or 19, I would have been like, bro, fuck you. I distinctly remember that car ride home. Mama like, so why hasn't your period came? Like, where's your period? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just late. It's just late. And whole time she didn't know I didn't get it in March. This is April. So she's asking about April. And I'm like, I don't know. So she like, okay, well, as soon as it come, you need to send me a picture that you got it type shit. Like, I need to know because I believe you're pregnant. Like, she knew. So I'm like, no, blah, blah, blah. Nobody knew I was active either. So I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. Whatever. She like, okay, like I said, when you get it, you need to send me a picture. Or we need to take care of whatever you done did because you're not having a baby right now. And I'm like, whatever. So I let that shit slide. Like, I wasn't thinking about her, thinking about what she said, nothing. So another week go by, still hasn't came. So she on my ass again. So at this time, I'm at the mall with my cousin. And I made my boyfriend give me some food coloring. So I'm not advising nobody to do this because it was dumb. I was just scared. But I got food coloring. Like, I got food coloring. Put it in a pad. Made it look like it was blood. Took a picture of it. Sent it to her. She was convinced. So I'm like, okay, boom. She out the way. Like, that's less stress. So whole time, like, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm finna just keep my baby. And I'm just have to tell people when I start showing, because I'm gonna have to tell her sooner or later because next month, you know, up here another period's supposed to come. He was like not fucking with it. Like, he was just like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. He like, well, I don't feel like we should keep it. I don't think that's a good idea right now. I'm 18 or 17. They can put me in jail. All of this stuff, like, that's stuff that he was saying, and I'm like, they wouldn't do that. But yeah, so like, he was just so like frantic about that and like freaking out about it. And like, it was to the point where I was so stressed out, like, I just didn't know what else to do. Like, I'm just like, forget it. Like, you hounding me about you. Like, what about me? What about how I feel? I'm the one walking around with your seed inside of me, and you talking about how you feel, what's gonna happen to you. And like, I understand, like, you're a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but it's like, I should be the main focus right now as to how I feel, what I want to do, and blase, blase. So, basically, like, after a while, I just got sick of talking about it, and I'm like, okay, forget it. We can do it. Like, we can. After I was like, we don't have to keep it, blah, blah, whatever. Like, I finally, like, kind of, like, gave in and was just like, fuck it, like. I'm sick of being stressed. I'm sick of talking about it. I'm sick of worrying about you, me, and this baby. Like, I'm over it. Like, this is obviously like what you want to do. I gave in because I'm just like, I'm tired. You know, like, I was already stressed. I was sick all the time. I was getting so little. I was tired. I was so tired. So this was before my prom. So I went to prom in April of 2016. Me and him had already decided to go to my prom together before the pregnancy. So we went to prom. I was still pregnant. And I was just so annoyed with him like the entire time because it's like, nobody knows what you're putting me, you know what I'm saying? Like what you putting me through behind closed doors. Like, and it's so crazy to me because he was such an amazing boyfriend. And it's like as soon as something happened, he was just like, no. Like he freaked out on me. And I was just like, okay, whatever, fuck it. So yeah, so we went to prom. And then I want to say, I think prom, I don't remember exactly when prom was, but I know like a week or two after prom, I terminated my pregnancy. He ended up getting the pill. If y'all don't know about this stuff, I'm not gonna get into detail because I don't want to cry. He ended up giving me the pill, and you take the pill and it terminates your pregnancy. And I was by myself. Like, that's what bothers me so much to this day. Like, and it's like he hates me so much. And it's like, how can you hate me? Like, I should hate you, right? You know, like, because I wouldn't get back in a relationship with him after that because I felt like you literally did the ultimate neglect that you could do. That's why to this day, like, I have abandonment issues. I always did. But that really, like, kind of, like, triggered me. And it was just, like, after that, I didn't give nobody else my all. Like, that was the ultimate heartbreak for me because I lost two people at once. Like, you turned into a whole different person on me to the point where I was just like, I wouldn't even feel comfortable bringing a child into this world with you, even if we was okay to do it. But, yeah, I never wanted to do this story time because I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want my family to know. I didn't want my friends to know. I didn't want anybody to know. But I feel better talking about it now. I don't talk about it. I don't tell people. If I'm dating you, of course, you know. But it's something I needed to talk about because I just felt like I needed to open up and tell y'all more about me. This secret of mine was exposed a long time ago on live. So it was like a lot of people were asking questions and stuff. And it's like, to me, if I put something out there myself, nobody can say anything to me. I put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay. I feel much better. Just talking about it and everything. But yeah, to this day, I think I would have a 3 or 4 year old. So yeah, that's my story time about how I always say I lost my baby. Because if I was strong-minded enough, independent enough at that time, I would have kept my child. That's not something I would ever think to do again in life. I would never do that shit again, ever. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. I would never do it again. If y'all judge me, I don't give a fuck because I lived and I learned from it. I was still a baby at the time and I wasn't manipulated by anybody. I was just tired of feeling like I was trying to be persuaded into doing something I didn't want to do. And I was weak and I gave in. Today, he would have got blocked and it just would have been that and I would have dealt with everything by myself. But, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I did pick out a name for my baby and everything. I'm not going to share that with you guys, but I did want to share this story time with you just so y'all can know a little bit more about me, a little bit more about the tragedies I've been through and why I am the way I am today. But yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at dedeniccole with 2 C's in Nicole. Add me on Snapchat at Dede712. Follow me on Twitter at Princess_Deidre. Ooh, add me on Facebook at dedewroten. Make sure y'all subscribe to Hey Angie and Mel and Mo. Everything will be in my description down below. I hope I didn't make y'all sad, hurt y'all feelings, or anything. But I had to tell y'all. I had to get it off my chest. YouTube is my diary. And yeah, now the world knows. And it feels like a weight is off my chest, literally. So, yeah. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
She's so different. She's so different. She's so different.